Come into a Western Conference contest in this game. Kings looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Sacramento. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yo, Brian. Yo,
I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kelly.
What the?
Swag. Wait, what happened? Why isn't my ball?
And Greg Anthony and Josh Burke reporting from the
Backcourt
sideline.
violation.
Yeah, but what you were laughing about?
Yeah.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
So my friend, right, is down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Yeah,
Let's check out who's on the floor.
Don't say the names because I'm recording.
Now for the Pelicans. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward
He was telling
slots.
her friend
Evans and
about
Gordon are the guard set.
and saying how buzzed the teacher
The
was.
pivot spot manning the middle.
Because all we do is take notes in that class, right?
Kings were off to a
We
hot
just be
start last
bored.
year, but
Like,
things
that's all we
certainly
do,
fell apart
take notes
midway.
and
A big
talk.
factor in that
Like,
was the messy
she got the
firing of their
potential to
coach,
make its way,
Mike
but
Malone.
Yeah, really, that
like,
firing
her
came
class
out of
is set
nowhere
up
to the
at a
fans
point where we
and the
just get
players,
bored.
and seemed
And
odd
then
to
that's when,
fire a coach that has been
like, this boy came,
leading his
right?
team to
He
good
was like,
basketball.
excuse me, when she was saying that. And she was like,
the defense just
they was
gets caught
arguing.
standing around
She
that
was like,
time and giving
who
up
the F are
the second
you?
chance opportunity.
Right?
You know, that just
And
can't
guess
happen.
what?
They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The teacher was his mom, bro.
Cousins hits the Bellinelli. A three-pointer, no good.
So basically, Dom was ripping his OG right in front of
we'll
him.
never really know the full details of why
That's why he
Malone
started
was
talking.
fired.
He was
but
like,
the effect it
excuse
had
you?
on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterwards.
I guess only Kobe can make
Well, that's
those
an
shots.
excellent challenge right
Thank
there.
you.
Good job
Thank
contesting that shot by the defender.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Thank you. Oh,
And the rejection by Cousins.
disrespect.
Bellinelli passes it to Rondo. Gay in
Bet
the
you won't
corner.
pass it in that paint.
And once again off the
Good
mark
boy.
by Sacramento.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that
That should've
coaching
been a
change. I mean,
beat.
lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
Yeah, young nigga.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Yo, G, if you don't step back up
And for Ben McLemore out of Kansas, he knew he had to work harder after the Kings drafted a guy to replace him, Nick Stauskas. And, of course, Stauskas went on to have Clark an even worse rookie campaign than McLemore had the year before.
Yeah, and
what?
McLemore actually on the uptick. Very much improving in year 2. And
That was a good pass. Oh, and it didn't matter. What?
And it did.
And stolen by Gordon. And it's Davis with the jam.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Rudy Gay has real powerful.
Here's Davis. After Rudy Gay's bucket. Evans dishes to Pondexter. Davis kicks to Evans.
Yo, Evans.
Sacramento grabs the
been on
miss.
that team for a minute.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rondo with it. Evans picks him up.
I remember when I found him
Outside
late,
Rondo.
and because I think he got
outside.
drafted 08.
6 on the shot clock.
In NBA Live 08, I
Stolen by
tried to
Ashik.
make a call.
Here we go,
I tried
one-on-one.
to create him.
Plenty of
He was
space.
that way to me.
That's
But
good.
I kept failing.
And a breakdown here, guys.
Then
The
I got
hustle
2K
stats
and he was
for the
in the
Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off
Whoa.
guard. Playing airtight defense and
Great
coming
job,
up with
Rondo.
the steal.
And also,
Great
they're
job,
jumping on
Rondo.
a lot of turnovers, making sure they
Great
turn
job,
them into
Rondo.
points at the other end.
Yo, low
You
key,
look at him physically,
the
and Rudy
Kings
Gay
got
is
a
the
good
complete
defense.
package at the small forward
The
spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability.
So
With the
they,
speed
what
to
you
go
call
with
it?
that for a player of his height is a true
Yeah, low key,
It's
the
a
Kings,
completely new
Kings
group on
got
the
a good
floor
team.
for the Kings.
Oh, North School.
Some changes for New Orleans.
I don't know what to say about that.
Cole, the pass to Ajinça.
Look at this guy. This guy is.
Yeah.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Cole's shot is good.
Oh, Collison. Oh,
You
snap.
can't give him that
Tripping.
shot.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yo, the green thing is, it was a perfect release and everything. Yo, this kid is so
That's
fast.
gonna be over and
Oh
back.
my
Not
God.
watching for the line that time.
This kid's so fast, it's dangerous.
It's bad for your own health.
Ah.
7 left here in the opening quarter.
They're not quick.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark.
Yo, I'm not
6
even
of
pressing
their
turbo,
last
bro.
10
This kid
have
is
come from the
fast.
mid-range.
Oh,
Now here's Collison.
That's all.
A three-pointer is right on target.
tell him that again.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. Cunningham kicks to Cole.
Ooh,
It's taken away by Collison. Here's Butler. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's
watch
the
out, this
classic
guy's
1-2 punch
faster
right
than
there. I mean,
Cole.
nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the
What teammate
importance of great
Robinson
on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the score.
dirty. How is Drew Holiday not starting?
Pass to Kufis.
What?
It's stolen by
Yo, that was
Johnson.
impossible. I know you didn't even touch that.
Here's Cole.
Norris.
With one on
No.
the clock. No good on the buzzer beater.
Jesus.
And still a close
Should've
game
went in,
as the
kid.
first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans on top.
Alright. It's not bad in the first quarter.
And we welcome you back to start
Not
the
too
quarter.
bad. Not
Players
too
have a
bad.
chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And it's really
Yo, watch
about
out,
limiting
Collison
their
fast.
mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here.
Oh,
And guys,
Sit
I like
your
what I've
ass
seen
down.
from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways,
Talking
and
about better watch
that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Collison is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Cauley Stein.
Yeah,
Then there's
better watch out
Demarcus
for what.
Cousins. And
See
it's
that
Gay,
defense?
And it's
And you-
the three. That's the 5 to
And
begin the
it's going
second
in.
quarter for the Kings.
And that's a score.
Pelicans leading by 4.
And it's
Evans dishes to Davis. And there's the whistle.
fouling
Fouled
me,
hard
bro.
on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Can you stop pressing?
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a
the fake
little
Steph
better,
Curry.
he probably would have won the league MVP.
Yo, time up.
The Kings
Yo,
making
I
a
don't look
switch
like
here.
Steph Curry.
Curry's checked in
No, you don't. Oh, you talking about that kid?
Yeah.
to the middle. Here's
So you
Cousins.
talking about Anthony Davis?
And good.
Look at
Nothing
this
goes
guy.
that time as it falls.
Kid look like Steph Curry for
Cousins has got his second
That's
basket
his
of the
brother.
game. And you look at the development of Anthony Davis last season,
You know that, right?
far and away the best player, efficiency rating-wise, in Clark the NBA.
Ron, you know
Yeah,
that's his
called
brother, right?
PER, player efficiency rating, one of the 4 best marks
Oh,
in
shit.
NBA history for Davis,
No, it's
alongside Chamberlain, Jordan,
It's
and
his
LeBron
brother,
James.
nigga.
Evans passes to Davis.
Yo, search it up.
6 on the shot clock.
Shit, I don't have time for that.
Back to Evans. The
Who
3.
that?
And that one falls
Yo, I
coming off
promise
of
it was
Davis's
Steph
feet.
Curry brother.
Evans has got
Because
his
he came
first
from
3
the
points of the
D-League.
game.
No.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
I remember his brother used to be in the
He just
D-League,
leaves
but
the
he
league
got
in the
to
dust
the
and
point where now
explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like
I
that
promise
can
you,
sometimes
that's
get
his
an
brother,
opponent reeling.
Probably could.
Last season was possibly the best of Tyreek Evans'
brother.
career, at least since his unbelievable
let's say that's
rookie
Steph Curry
campaign.
brother.
Yeah, and Kev, a lot of that has to do with his injury history. I mean, last year he played in 79 games. That's the most of his career. So you could say it was probably the healthiest season he's had since he was a rookie.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
You know, back to Tyreek Evans last year, he had a
Search it
big
up,
jump
B.
in three-point
Steph
percentage.
Curry's
He's also
brother.
Curry
up
got
in
the
assists,
ball.
rebounds, Really did a lot of good things. The only bad news, he was also in turnovers.
Seth Curry.
McLemore
Seth Curry with the
Demarcus Cousins.
You're pretty funny, guy.
Oh, Rudy
checked in for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's Seth Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially
I'm
on
playing?
the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed from point-blank range.
Oh.
It can't happen.
Horrible.
I believe Steph Curry got the...
And talking about Tyreek Evans, you really hope he can build on what he did last year. He has too much talent to waste on inconsistency. Time for him to
he's not
that in the prime of his career.
What?
Passes to Bellinelli.
Get out of here.
Stolen by Ashik. And they're running.
Throws
Down the breakaway jam.
They're throwing it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not.
Defense?
I mean, they've got to pass the lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
You see that?
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing
Over that
the
nigga
defense
Rudy
could do.
Gay had.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those,
type it in right now, bro.
this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
And you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
G? I might have to up. Yo, G Brown, we're gonna have to do Sacramento versus Golden State.
I know it's. No, that was stupid. Steph Curry versus Steph Curry. And I get cheap.
And some changes here for the Kings.
This is Seth Curry.
Check in for Cauley Stein.
No.
Butler comes in for Marco Bellinelli.
It's not a good
Rajon Rondo sub in for Curry.
Maybe the troll.
Well, last year the Pelicans were a team on the rise,
people gonna
making the
see his
playoffs. A solid
face.
season overall, especially on the road. Really, they sent notice by what they did.
Don't discuss YouTube plans on here.
17 road
Get out of here.
You say to yourself, well, that doesn't sound great, but when you're a young up-and-coming team, one of the things that you can really value is your ability to go into hostile environments and have success. They're going to be building on that confidence.
Throw it up to my dog.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Gay.
What the freak?
As for the Pelicans on the road, I mean, they had the fewest road wins of all the West playoff teams. The franchise hasn't had a winning road record since 2009 when they were the Hornets.
This guy's gonna block the hell out of me.
Rondo. Up off the screen.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's gonna count.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. Collison comes in for McLemore. Here's Cole. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Really,
Cole's got 6 points.
And for the Pelicans and their road struggles last season, they are a younger team. It's a team built around a young superstar in Anthony Davis. So taking road lumps is just kind of part of that growing process.
That's all you do.
Excellent feed for DC, Darren Collison.
Ring shot on the way.
You all press A.
Air
And
ball.
that misses badly. Air ball. The Kings trail by 4. Here's Kufis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Anderson outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pelicans lead by 4. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
unless you take that much.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
I'm the
Look at
biggest
Anthony Davis in this game. He's been everywhere.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half.
What if Seth Curry get a ring?
Had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Grilled.
Davis playing very well. 12 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans.
What?
Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. And it's Ashik in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about, gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable.
What we're doing.
He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Nice
Run down on
I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Why would they call a timeout?
And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right. The Kings trail by 4. It's Gay on the way.
Really is.
From past the arc.
Wow. Oh.
Here's Cousins. And a foul. Will go to the stripe for 2.
Cousins playing well. He's got 8 points and a block.
The Kings getting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
They suck.
You know, when you look at Demarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Talking about Cousins' top 5 in technical fouls in each of his first 5 seasons. Among other things, that's given away a ton of free points, guys, to the opposition.
Yeah, Demarcus is working hard to control that temper, and he knows it's important for the team. But it's hard to plug a volcano.
The biggest flexer of Brian
Now the feed to McLemore. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And the wing jumper offline.
What were you doing?
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Davis inside, guarded by McLemore. Three-pointer, Pondexter. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take it.
Nice stroke. You heard that?
Cousins.
Stroking it.
Rondo dishes to Cousins.
No, stop. Wait, no.
McLemore. And once again off the mark
Get
by
your ass
Sacramento.
on the ground.
Kicks it to Davis.
Get out of here.
Nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise
I'm gonna go for a double-double.
45-minute delay
here.
He shattered the backboard.
Come on.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for them. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild.
Get that out of here.
They grabbed their own miss.
Get that out of here.
How do you do that?
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there,
I went to
Greg.
go see them boys play.
Butler, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Oh, yeah, that was the game when
Cole,
Anthony
the pass to
Davis
Davis.
got hurt.
There's the pick. Feeds it to Holiday. Davis kicks to Cunningham. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. To the paint.
Get out of here.
Sends it back.
Wow.
You thought you had me? Send that
Yo,
back.
get the ball.
Over to the left wing.
Oh, wow.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Yo, stop it.
Collison, no good.
How do we not get
Pelicans
this
lead
good?
by 8.
Oh.
Anderson kicks to Davis. Right wing.
Yo, why is this kid
Here's
always
Cunningham.
back here when he can't shoot
Off
3?
target with his 3. Kings have gone a lackluster 3 of 9
Trying to
from
get
the
a
field since
double-double with my
halftime.
dog.
Here's
You're
Anderson.
off.
No good off the back of the rim.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots away.
Tighten up.
Yeah,
Tighten
look at the
up.
coach's face and the expression.
Oh, my dog.
It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Kufis comes in for Cauley-Stein. And Curry subbed in for Anderson.
Yo, no, get it.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Pelicans. Luke Babbitt comes in for Ryan Anderson. 5 to shoot. And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Take that.
He's off on the second.
Take that to my part.
The Kings trail by 9. Down low.
Good.
And Butler gets it to go on the assist by
See,
Curry.
the kid missed.
Curry's got
watch
his 4th
out.
assist in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wet.
And it's good.
Wet.
Cole's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Wet.
And for 3, Collison.
Important 3 to cut it to single digits. It's still within reach. They got to pick up the intensity in the final quarter.
Wow, you not
Well, it's been an exciting game. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you
New
back.
Orleans facing Dallas. Drew Brees in the game.
The Kings shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Kufis out there with Demarcus Cousins. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's
you got
and it's
digged out
Rondo
your
in
pants.
the point guard position. So that's the
Digged out
5
your
in the game
pants,
for
what?
Sacramento.
Excellent assist there.
Well,
Just led him to the
Tomorrow
perfect
I
spot.
have a very important
the
game.
There's the whistle
Why
on the
keep
shot.
doing
Took
that?
the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I can't lie, bro.
For Demarcus Cousins, his
Like,
numbers have been
it's
flat
way
out
better from
phenomenal.
IB
Just
last year.
incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in
Like,
Sacramento,
instead
especially,
of stressing
Greg, when you compare last
what
year's
project
stats
I'm
with
gonna do
other
first out of
centers
my
in the
3
NBA.
projects.
Yeah, he's
I'd just
averaging
be worried
5
about
points more per
how
game
way
than
I'm
the
gonna
next
make
center.
this year.
Top 3 in
My grades are
rebounding
looking
for
good.
all centers.
I
This
know I
guy
can
is
pass
the
each
complete
class, bro.
package down low.
Look,
Evans
you can get
kicks to
a
Gordon.
better grade just by saucing my
4
art
on the
teacher,
clock.
bro.
The 3. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense
Yo,
right
all
there.
you gotta do is be
No
like,
way
yo,
you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I
Try
mean, he was all
to
on
get
top of
better.
that.
Wow.
It's stolen by Davis. There's the
that
lob
shit.
to the
Look.
hoop.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
You don't do that again.
You know, guys, back to Demarcus Cousins last season, he was top 3 for centers in assists and steals.
Look who's under the rim.
Top 7 in block shots.
And it's
that really just happened, bro.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Yo, that's
now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And talking about Cousins, he's a franchise talent. No one debates that. He can take over a game anytime he feels like it. And heaven help the NBA if he ever starts feeling like it over an 82-game year.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Gordon kicks to Davis.
Look at.
Here's Hasek.
Oh.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Easily.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Oh, this kid looks like he's.
You want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Hasek? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint so long.
That's a great way to describe it, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is.
How do you feel,
The Kings trail by 12. Inside.
Thank you.
It's
I moved right in front of that.
Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up.
And that's
with the second
and
effort.
Rebound. And over your head.
In by Davis.
Anthony
Davis
Davis
has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yo, I love that kid.
And an important part of every team's game.
Oh,
just beautiful. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Yeah, kid, I'm gonna make my thumbnail tonight.
A ladder.
Show y'all boys how it
called by New Orleans.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and has been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
No.
Sacramento making a switch here. AC's checked in. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, but G-Brown.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Kings trail
about
by
what
12.
Shit you could do like this whole school year.
Kicks to Cousins.
And they should have hella field
He feeds it to Gay. Good. And it's Cousins.
Yo, you already
up the
know
assist.
you're not winning. So I don't know why.
14 points for Gay.
Yes.
For Darren Collison, played a career high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called
probably
for the
gonna
foul.
miss his second one. Like
boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Hasek with a screen on Cousins.
Yes.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's
Yo, I was right there.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not
oh my
God,
bro.
as long as it did to finally get things going.
Kid is malfunctioning.
As we always say, better late than never.
Right at the bottom of the feet, kid.
Here's Collison.
Yo, G not coming back.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Gay. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I could thought that lucky.
And now just a 4-point Pelican lead. Here's Davis. And he jams it with authority.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Look how they got quiet.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. AC dishes to Collison.
Yeah. You think he slipped, right?
The kick out to Collison.
Yo, pass
the
it
feet
to
Cousins.
get tapped.
No,
look at that.
Oh
look
my.
At that.
Yo, they
look
just
at
watched
that.
Oh, and
in the air with it.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Davis. Goes up on the high post. And it falls. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's McLemore outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's a +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
You see the pass to
You
Cousins.
thought you had
Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Davis. Here's Hushit.
Yo, I didn't even.
Gay with the block.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Thank you.
Here's Davis.
Inbound pass.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Anthony Davis.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
But don't even come on.
This one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Davis. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's all you dad. Put me to the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 30 points.
And he hits both free throws here.
Damn.
So now it's an 8-point game.
That boy playing like LeBron, bruh.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 8.
No!
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan.
I really feel like most of the shots I shot should have dropped. I just don't understand why did it drop. I shot pretty good this game too.
You're not that good. That's why.
You're not that good either. Most of the shots should have dropped.
But I win.
I just don't understand. Damn, Anthony Davis scored 30.
I told you. He went ham.
How the hell did what happened?